There, guys. So I wanted to record a quick video on a discovery that I've made in the past 6 months. I've been doing an extensive research on really trying to figure out what is it that really makes a consistent, progressive coaching business and that keeps thriving, right? And I've been finding really interesting things, some things that you may already be aware of, and some things that are kind of unique. So here's the first thing that you may already know, and if you don't, then this will be something that is a new information for you, and you may want to consider actually thinking about it a little bit more. Okay, so firstly is that we all know that there are three elements to really creating a very fantastic, prosperous, extraordinary, consistently growing coaching business, right? First element is you yourself as a human being. How are you progressing, and are you progressing? Second element is, do you have the right business education for your coaching business? Do you know what needs to happen? Do you know how to close a client? Do you know how to stand on stage and actually have a conversation with people? Do you know how to book clients and all that kind of shenanigans? And the third thing, which is very key and critical, is do you have a methodology? And do you have a methodology that consistently evolves, right? And if you have these three elements, and if you kind of create a mashup of these three elements, most likely you will be a very good coach who gets really good results for their clients and also continues to progress. But here's a little secret that sometimes we don't consider. You see, having these three elements is just the starting piece of really becoming a coach, even. So if you haven't really worked on yourself, if you haven't really gone deep enough, if you haven't really considered how to really work on yourself a little bit more, then you probably are not going to be able to be a really good coach. If you don't have a methodology, you're not going to be a good coach. If you don't know how to really build your coaching business, you will not be able to build a coaching business, right? So that's the baseline. So if you even want to be a coach, you got to have some fundamental understanding across all these three areas. But here's the catch, here's the discovery, is that your progress almost moves in circle and moves in progressive spiral based on how much do you accelerate in all these three areas. So if you continuously keep doing work in all these three areas, your circle starts to expand. And as your circle starts to expand, your impact starts to expand. As your impact starts to expand, your revenue starts to expand. As your revenue starts to expand, your conversation with your clients start to expand. Your personal beliefs start to expand. Your personal learning starts to expand. And as it expands, your business starts to expand, right? Your impact with your clients start to expand. So what I want to share with you in this really quick video is that I want you to invite you to kind of take a piece of pen and paper and kind of go, what is it that I'm doing on a continuous basis for me to expand in all three dimensions? And while you write that down, I also want to invite you to the new vision that we're starting to build for Evercoach, where we will go beyond just providing you the best in class business trainings. You already know on this platform, you get best of best business trainings for you to be able to expand on your coaching business. But we realize that as Evercoach, it is our responsibility, as Mind Valley's Evercoach, it is our responsibility for you to not only give you one piece of the puzzle, but expand that puzzle and actually give you a full picture, full view for you to get the best of the best results that you can possibly get as a coach. So we're going to make that change in Evercoach. We are going to bring more trainings around to expand your personal understanding of things, starting with one of the trainings that we're offering over the coming weekend and coming week. And we will also go in and actually start to offer you methodologies that you can utilize in the coming months in your coaching practice. So we are actually being your full support, and I want to invite you right now. Sorry about the background sound. It is LA, so it does happen all the time that you see sounds like these going behind me. But what I want to invite you is to be able to actually go back in and really question if you are expanding across all of these three dimensions. Are you expanding your scope across all three dimensions? Are you increasing your impact, your story around your personal self? Are you actually, if you have to rate on a scale of 1 to 10, would you be able to place yourself as a 10 on your personal journey? Will you be able to place yourself in your business education as a 10? Would you be able to place yourself as a 10 in your coaching methodology? If the answer is no, then you may want to consider expanding your circle. You may want to consider, how do you go further? How do you expand, and how do you expand yourself, your coaching methodology, and your business so you can expand your impact as a coach?